I hear a train whistle, I think of John Henry. He drove steel spikes into mountains to help make tunnels so trains could run right through. I remember that night John Henry was born.
What a beautiful baby. Let's name him John Henry.
He's a fine son, my dear. Don't you agree, creature?
Well, I've never seen anyone like him, and I hadn't ever. His arms were as thick as trees, his shoulders were as broad as a builder, and this I wouldn't believe if I hadn't seen it myself. He was born with a hammer in his hand.
What's this? It looks like a hammer.
Now, where'd he get a thing like that?
Looks like John Henry will be a steel driver man, and that's just what he grew up to be. John Henry became the best steel driver in the land. In fact, he could do the work of 4 steel drivers put together.
Ring, ring, ring. Boy, I'm beat.
Oh, me too. I gotta rest.
Right now. Aren't you tired, John Henry?
Nah, I love my work, and it comes easy to me. I was born with a hammer in my hand, and I'll die the same way.
I sure do. I had your energy.
We sure do appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Well, a man ain't nothing but a man. He's just got to do his best.
John Henry finished all the work for them in no time. One day, a salesperson came to town.
John Henry. Oh.
I forget where. What's that huge piece of metal?
Step right up. Come see the greatest invention of all time, the steam drill. This baby can drive steel faster than 3 people.
I've got workers who can beat that, mister. What do you think we make of that? If my man beats you, I get the machine for free. If it doesn't, I'll buy it.
Deal.
John Henry, do you think you can do it?
Well, I reckon I can if I use 2 hammers, one in each hand.
John Henry's wife was there that day visiting with their son, John Jr. Lucy didn't like what she heard.
Don't be a fool, John.
Will you do it, Pa? Son, I can't stand the thought of machines taking the place of good, hard-working people. I've got to prove that people are worth more than machines.
Well, I don't want to see it. Come on, John Jr. Wait for your Paul. Careful, John Henry.
So the race was on. The steam drill took off much faster than John Henry. Soon it was in the lead.
That machine will win in no time.
Just give John Henry time. You'll believe your eyes.
Soon enough, John Henry began gaining on the machine. Soon he was ahead. Sweat was pouring down his forehead like a waterfall.
Go, John Henry!
Go steam drill!
Suddenly the crowd heard the machine sputter and choke.
Looks like I won the bet, friend. Well, all I want is a broken machine.
Hooray for John Henry! Hooray! Favoring of John Henry is amazing. Look, he's still going strong.
Okay, John Henry, you can stop. The race is over.
Just a bit more. I can make it through this mountain.
Well, just as John Henry cleared the pass right through the mountain, he fell down and died.
John Henry always said he was born with a hammer in his hand, and he died the same way.
So next time you hear a train whistle, do what I do.